po'y umiinom ng Mark Cafe 5 in 1 plus 1 coffee mix. Basta Mark Cafe ang sarap ng natural, ito po na may sadyang subok na honey. Ang kaping herbal, subok na ng ating mga parents. At wag nating kalilimutan mga nanay at tatay ha. Baka makalimutan po natin, meron tayong pang-alternate ha. Ito pong Mark Choco 9 in 1 plus 1 chocolate drink. Yung po bagang mga kababayan nating nahiling na sabi, Kasanggang Injimar, minsan ako hindi nainom ng kape, baka meron kang chocolate. Ito na po yung chocolate ha. Alam nyo mga nanay at tatay, yung pong ating Mark Choco, napakarami pong ingredients ha. Nasa 10 na ingredients nakahalo po sa ating Mark Choco 9 in 1 plus 1 chocolate drink. Puro healthy po yung ating produkto mga nanay at tatay. Sabi nga po, chocolate namnam, healthy sa katawan ha. Yan po yung Mark Choco pamalit natin kapag tayo po halimbawa ay naubusan tayo ng Mark Cafe, ay meron po tayong reserve na Mark Choco, ay ligtas po tayo sa kakulangan ng sustansya ha? Sapagkat itong Mark Choco po ay masustansya rin. Ito po ay mabibili na po natin ha sa mga drugstore, grocery, sari-sari store sa inyo pong lugar hani. At meron po tayong Mark Capsule Plus C, yung tinalakay po natin kanina. Napakagandang klaseng kapsula. Basta tayo po mag-Mark Capsule araw-araw para always po tayong healthy. Yung mga umiinom ng tsaa, ha? Yung umiinom ng salabat, mayroon na po kayong pangtamis ha. Magandang klaseng pangtamis mula po sa dahon ha. Yung dahon ho ng stevia. Ito pong Mark Stevia Sweetener ay nagiging food supplement kapag ito po ay inihahalo natin sa mga inumin na walang tamis ha. Kumbaga ito po yung magbibigay ng lasa sa inyong iinumin na ito po'y organic at ligtas po tayo sa kinatatakutan nating pagtaas ng ating blood sugar. Pampatamis na walang worries. Ito po yung Mark Stevia. Maliwanag po mga nanay tatay ha. Yan po yung ating mga produkto. Kaya't yan po yung ating palaging tangkilikin. Paglabas po nyo ng tahanan na pagkatapos ng programa ni Kasanggang Injimar Camonyas, huwag nating kakalimutan na magsuot tayo ng face mask ha. Katulad po ng Mark Shield. Yung pong Mark Shield mga nanay tatay, ito po ay produkto ng JMR Marketing. Ito po ay disposable surgical face mask.
Ito ang kauna-unahang FM radio sa Camarines Norte, 100.5 DWEN-FM. Cool Radio. Cool Radio. Mas pinalakas. Pinagsamang balita at musika. Hatid ng mga batikan at pinagkakatiwalaang news anchors sa Camarines Norte. 100.5 Cool Radio News FM. 100.5 Cool Radio News FM. Mula noon hanggang ngayon, nasa puso ang paglilingkod. Cool Radio News FM, ang tunay na number 1 sa mga Kamnortenyo. Paaralan sa radyo. Paraan para matuto. Paaralan sa radyo. Halina't mag-aral tayo. Paaralan sa radyo. Hatid ng DepEd Camarines Norte sa mga batang Kamnortenyo. Halika na, makinig tayo.
That's a good idea!
Great day, Dietanyos! This is DWEN-FM 100.5 Cool Radio, committed to help you learn in science lesson in a more fun way. Our time now is exactly 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Paaralan sa radyo. Paraan para matuto. Paaralan sa radyo. Halina't mag-aral tayo. Paaralan sa radyo. Hatid ng DepEd Camarines Norte sa mga batang Kamnortenyo. Halika na, makinig tayo.
That's a good idea!
Once again, good afternoon, Camarines Norte. Today is the 15th day of April 2021, and this is Ma'am Cathy Olfindo from Zerbano Elementary School, your partner for 1 hour learning experience, together with Sir Ronel De Vera from Anita Viromero Elementary School on the technical side. Alright, before anything else, on behalf of our team, we would like to greet our listeners and of course our viewers via Facebook Live. To the parents, students, and to all our stakeholders who are with us today, good afternoon. So, to those who haven't yet our Facebook page, please like our official Facebook page, which is Paaralan sa Radyo DepEd Camarines Norte, if you want to watch in today's episode at your most convenient time. And today, we promise to give you an interactive and comprehensive discussion. And with that being said, we are requesting our listeners and viewers to send in your questions about the lessons that being discussed today. You can send your queries to our text line number, which is 0931-880-9473. I repeat, it's 0931-880-9473. Or you can just leave a comment on the comment section of our Facebook Live, and we will read them later after the discussion. So am I clear? And that's great. So everyone, sit back and relax, because our lesson for today will center on the discussion of demonstrate how sounds, heat, light, and electricity can be formed. So what we are waiting for? Let's continue and enrich your knowledge in science subject, my dear grade 6 learners. And we are lucky to have with us this day because two of the most promising teachers in the division of Camarines Norte are here live to share their expertise about the subject matter. And with that, we have Ma'am Rose May Venape from Gregorio Pimentel Memorial School and Ma'am Maria Concepcion Oratil from Moreno Integrated School. And they will serve as our today's resource teacher in this episode. Welcome, Ma'am, to the program, and thank you for coming over. And I guess they are now ready to listen and acquire the new knowledge for today's lesson. So let's begin the discussion. Ma'am Rose and Ma'am Connie.
Greetings to our dear pupils of Diet North and Diet South districts. Welcome to another day full of exciting lesson. I am Teacher Rose May of Gregorio Pimentel Memorial School, and with me is my co-resource speaker, Teacher Connie of Moreno Integrated School. We are ready to guide you in your lesson in Science 6 in this time of pandemic. We are here to keep you learning while you are in your comfort of studying in your own home. Today, we will identify the sequences of light energy transformation and demonstrate how light energy can be transformed.
Before we start, make sure you're holding your learning activity sheet for week 3 so that you will be able to follow the activity that we're going to do. Handa na ba kayo? Simulan na natin, mga bata.
Okay, makinig na mabuti mga bata. Our lesson for today is about energy. We are going to identify the sequences of light energy transformation, and we will learn how light energy can be transformed. We are happy that you're still there ready to listen as we discuss our new lesson.
Your learning activity sheet will serve as learning materials in which your skills will be developed continuously. In case you find difficulty in certain idea or in answering the exercises, do not hesitate to seek the assistance of your teacher using your gadget. Also, you can ask the guidance of your parents, your siblings, and anyone else in the family who can help you. Remember, there is always somebody to help you. We are hoping that your learning activity sheet will provide you fun and fruitful experience while learning. Have fun, and for sure you can do it.
That is right, Teacher Connie. So that's it, grade 6 pupils. Now I know that you are ready to learn new science concept. Let us have a review first. We have learned from previous topic about gravity that gravity is a contact force. You know, Teacher Connie, gravity is a force that pulls everything towards the ground. I hope all learners still remember that. Can I have a request to you, Teacher Connie, and to you also, my dear grade 6 pupils? Kindly look at your surroundings. What makes your surroundings bright during daytime? How about nighttime?
The surroundings is bright during daytime because of the light from the sun, and at nighttime because of light from the moon, street lights, and light bulbs in the houses. What does the light of the sun give us?
I think, Teacher Connie, it gives us energy. Alam naman natin ang araw ang pinaka-main source ng energy.
That is correct, Teacher Rose. The light of the sun gives us energy. Energy is the capacity and ability to do work. It is the fundamental need of our everyday life. There are different forms of energy such as light, sounds, heat, and electrical energy. To use the light energy from the sun, energy transformation or conversion should take place. This means that light energy should be converted to other forms of energy before we can use it.
Okay, can I ask you a question, Teacher Connie? Do you exercise every day?
Yes, Teacher Rose. That is important, especially this time of pandemic. We need to keep our bodies strong and healthy, and we can do that by having regular exercise and exposing ourselves to sunlight because it gives us energy. That is vitamin D, or called sunshine vitamin, and that is for free, Teacher Rose. It is vital to have the energy to do our everyday activities. Do you know, Teacher Rose, that the sun is the primary source of energy? And that energy reaches us in the form of light or radiant energy. Aside from light energy, there are other forms of energy such as sound, heat, chemical, and electrical energy.
Okay, very well said, Teacher Connie. In what situations do you think these forms of energy are shown? At home or in school?
Those are the questions we will also answer as we move on to our lesson today. So, listen attentively. Energy from the sun reaches the earth in the form of light or radiant energy that travels by electromagnetic waves. The sun's energy travels as visible light, the only electromagnetic wave that can be seen by the naked eye.
Okay, light energy is a kind of kinetic energy. So light is produced through either natural or artificial means. Natural such as with the sun, or artificial like a light bulb in the houses. Light is produced because of heat or in the composition of chemicals. Teacher Connie, can you give us example of materials that produce light?
Of course, Teacher Rose. The example of materials that produce light are hot objects. They glow and give off light just as fire from the candle and firefly's bath. Luminous clocks, dial finger, and fluorescent materials. Also, setting up a bonfire gives us light and heat.
Okay, so the different forms of energy like light energy cannot move objects on its own, but it can be converted to another form of energy. Do you want to know how light energy can be changed from one form to another? That is called law of energy transformation.
Yes, Teacher Rose. Our grade 6 pupils already know that during their grade 5. That is called energy transformation.
For example, the fluorescent lamp that we have in our homes, the energy transformation are as follows. From electrical energy to chemical energy inside the fluorescent to light energy to heat energy. In cooking, from the chemical energy of the fuel to light energy and then heat energy. So that is the energy transformation in cooking. When you're playing music, from electrical to sound. Those are some examples of energy transformation.
Teacher Rose, I have here a lighted candle. What form of energy is present in a lighted candle?
That is light energy, Teacher Connie.
That's right, Teacher Rose. What if you place your hand near the lighted candle? What form of energy do you felt?
Oh, I can feel the heat, Teacher Connie, and that's heat energy.
So, from light energy of the burning candle, the energy is transformed to heat energy. This is called energy conversion or energy transformation. Mayroon pa bang ibang anyo or forms of energy na maaaring magmula sa light energy?
Yes, Teacher Connie, there are a lot more. Light energy is transported through electromagnetic waves. It can be converted to other forms of energy such as light energy to chemical energy. Example of that is photosynthesis. Light energy to heat energy. Example is lighted candle. Light energy to electrical energy. We have using solar panels at home or street lights and others. Light energy to motion or kinetic energy. Example of that is phototropism in plants. And then light energy to electrical energy to sound energy. Example are using photoelectric cell in fire alarms, burglar alarms, and others. Light energy to electrical to mechanical energy. Example, using photoelectric cell in mall doors and buildings and solar-powered cars and others.
Alright, thank you very much Ma'am Connie and Ma'am Rose for your comprehensive discussion about kinds of energy and how this energy being produced. And as we go back to our discussion later, we will see if our grade 6 learners have the mastery or a deeper understanding about our lesson. So we will be back after this friendly reminder.
Kaibigan, alam mo na ba kung anong dapat gawin upang iwasan at sugpuin ang COVID-19? Ang COVID ay isang nakakahawang sakit na dulot ng bagong virus. Sumasama ito sa talsik ng laway kapag nagsalita, bumahing o umubo ang taong may COVID-19. Kapag ang droplets na ito ay naiwan sa mga madalas hawakan na bagay, maaari itong pumasok sa ating bibig, ilong o mata. Maaari tayong mahawa rito. Wala pang bakuna o gamot dito, kaya mahalagang maiwasan ito. Paano? Ganito. Takpan ang bibig at ilong tuwing babahing o uubo. Iwasang hawakan ng bibig, mata at ilong. Laging maghugas ng kamay gamit ang sabon at tubig sa loob ng 20 segundo. At tuyuin gamit ang malinis na tissue o tuwalya. Linisin ang mga bagay na palaging hinahawakan tulad ng mga doorknob at switch ng ilaw. Kumain ng balanse at masusustansyang kain. Matulog sapat, huwag magpupuyat. Stay home. Pero kung kailangang lumabas, magsuot ng face mask, siguruhing 1 metro ang layo sa ibang tao at magdala lagi ng alcohol o hand sanitizer. Sa wastong pag-iingat, ang virus hindi kakalat. COVID-19, kayang-kaya nating tapusin. Isang paalala mula sa DOH, UNICEF, USAID at ng himpilang ito.
We're back and you are still listening to our Paaralan sa Radyo.
Now that we understand the different forms of energy and the transformation of energy, let us identify the form of energy illustrated on each situation. Are you ready, grade 6 pupils? Are you ready, Teacher Rose?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, the first one. For
Nig din kaya light, heat, and sound
very
energy.
good. Yes, napakagaling talaga
Kasi ipa-plug mo ang radio, then you will hear the sound.
Yes.
So that is sound and electric energy.
Okay, next is lighting a bulb.
So obviously, when lighting a bulb, makikita natin ang light because we use electric energy and light energy.
Yes, very good. Rubbing of hands.
Wow, rubbing of hands. When we rub our hands, we produce heat. So, nidiscuss natin yan sa friction.
Yes, napag-aralan yan sa friction. And next, lightning.
So sa lightning, we have electricity and sound energy. Kapag kumikidlat, nakikita natin yung line sa langit. So that is electric energy. And siyempre, nagpo-produce din siya ng sound.
Yes, great job grade 6 pupils and also Teacher Rose. We hope that you have a perfect score for our activity. Now, open your learning activity sheet and answer the activities. Good luck grade 6.
For our reflection time, in your notebook, write your learnings for today and the challenges you have encountered. If there are concerns or questions in your mind that are not yet cleared or answered, feel free to send us a message and we will try to answer them together.
Alright, thank you Ma'am Connie and Ma'am Rose for sharing your expertise about the lesson. And speaking of energy, ibang level naman talaga ang ating energy today. It's full of fun and excitement, di ba po? And so our learners, we hope that you have learned about the forms of energy, the light energy, sound energy, heat energy, electrical energy, and energy transformation. And don't worry because your teachers are also always anticipating for your chats or text messages to be addressed if you have still questions about our lesson. So we will be back after this short break for our part 2 of our discussion. Huwag po kayong alis ha, magbabalik po kami.
Welcome to Mobile Legends! Anak, mukhang nag-e-enjoy ka sa paglalaro mo ah. Tapos mo na ba ang iyong module?
Hindi pa po, inay. Mamaya na lang po.
Alam mo bang ang pagpapaliban ng gawain ay nagiging sanhi upang hindi mo ito magawa ng maayos o tuluyang di mo na ito matapos?
Okay po, inay. Pero, pwede mo po ba akong turuang ulit?
Oo naman anak. Kahit anong subject pa yan, kakayanin natin.
Paalala sa mga magulang, mahalaga ang inyong wastong paggabay sa bawat aralin. Pag-ukulan ng panahon upang lubusang maunawaan ng ating mga anak.
Okay, we're back. And you are also listening to our Paaralan sa Radyo, DepEd Camarines Norte. And before we go back to our discussion, Ma'am Rose and Ma'am Connie, nais ko po sa inyong i-share itong feeling ko hugot for today. And this was from the Facebook Live of our technical control, Sir Ronel De Vera of Anita V. Romero Elementary School. So, eto po ang hugot for the day. So, sa FB Live po ito ni Sir. Here it is. Energy level baka mo, sir? Buti pa ang energy level. Closer together. Di tulad natin, di na nga closer, di pa together. So, naku ha, sana all. Ang daming alam, but anyway, siguro po namimiss lang niya yung usually routine ng ating school, which is bahay, school, bahay, laro. Something like that. So, ayan, thank you po to our senders for the participation. And, of course, to everyone, you may interact with our discussion by sharing your ideas and answering question through the comment box in our Facebook Live, which is the Paaralan sa Radyo, DepEd Camarines Norte. Or, you may also send your messages through Facebook Messenger or through short messaging services in our mobile number. So, I guess it's now clear now. So, can we proceed, Ma'am Rose and Ma'am Connie? And Ma'am Rose or Ma'am Connie, what will be our objective for today's episode?
Hello once again, this is Teacher Connie. Thank you for having with us for today's lesson. We are happy to share our knowledge about heat transformation. Stay tuned, kids!
I'm sure our listeners, especially our grade 6 learners, are very excited to learn. Ano ba ang inaasahan nating matutunan ngayon? Alamin natin kay Teacher Connie kung ano ang mga layunin ng araling ito.
At the end of this radio lesson, our listeners will be able to: first objective, define the 3 ways of heat transformation. Second objective, identify what type of heat transfer is demonstrated in a given situation. These learning objectives are aligned in DepEd Most Essential Learning Competences or MELC. Tama ba, Teacher Rose?
Tama, Teacher Connie. We will be talking about heat transformation. But before we proceed to our lesson, let us first recall our past lesson a while ago.
Oh yes. Do you still remember energy transformation or energy conversion, Teacher Rose?
Oo naman, Teacher Connie. We have learned that energy is the fundamental need of our everyday life. To use this energy, we should convert this to another form of energy, like the light energy transported to electromagnetic waves to convert to other forms such as light energy to chemical energy, light energy to heat energy, and light energy to electrical energy. Teacher Connie, pwede ka bang magbigay ng iba pang halimbawa?
Of course, Teacher Rose. Light can be transformed to chemical energy in photosynthesis. Natatandaan ba ninyo ang photosynthesis? Ang photosynthesis ay ang paggawa ng pagkain ng mga halaman. Dahil sa init o sikat ng araw, kasama ang iba pang mineral at chemical na taglay nito, nakagagawa ng pagkain ang mga halaman. Kaya napakahalaga ng sikat ng araw. When we lit a candle, light transformed to heat that makes the candle melt. And another is light to electrical energy. Using solar panels at home and street lights, the light from the sun is trapped in the panels and converted to electricity that makes our appliances run. Isn't it amazing?
You are right, Teacher Connie. It amazed me too. We really learned about transformation of light energy. Kagaya ng sinabi ko kanina, we are going to talk about heat transformation this time.
Alright, let's go kids. We can make light out of heat through heat transformation. Heat energy can be transformed into light energy. Grade 6, are you willing to do a short activity to find out how heat transformed into light?
Ay, maganda yan, Teacher Connie. Siguradong matututo sila dyan.
Okay, let's go. But first, we need two flint stones or a lighter. And make sure that there's an adult near you in doing this activity.
Yes, teacher. Kaya nga mga bata, mag-ingat tayo sa paggamit ng flint or lighter.
Always, teacher. I think we are ready. Here's how. Okay, the first one. Strike 2 pieces of flint and observe what happens. In the absence of flint, you may use lighter.
Okay, may I repeat the first? So, strike 2 pieces of flint and observe what happened. In the absence of flint, you may use lighter. What is the second, ma'am?
Yes, the second. Touch the surface of the flint or lighter. Be careful not to burn your finger.
Okay, so for number 2 is touch the surface of the flint or lighter. And be careful not to burn your fingers. And the third one is?
Yes, and the third one, let us answer the guide questions. How do you find the activity?
Maning-mani yan, Teacher Connie. Madali lang yan. Kayang-kaya ng mga bata.
What did you feel when you touched flint or lighter?
The flint or the lighter was hot when I touched it.
What was produced when you strike the flint or the lighter?
Nag-spark, ma'am, nung kiniskis natin ang mga bato.
Is that an example of energy transformation?
Of course, teacher, yes.
What energy transformation is that?
That is energy transformation from heat to light.
How is it transformed?
Nung kiniskis natin ang mga bato, teacher, nagkaroon ng friction kaya uminit. Sana all. Dahil sa init, nag-spark o nagkaroon ng munting apoy. Kaya yung heat energy nag-transform sa light energy.
Remember, my dear learners, heat is a form of energy that flows from hot objects to cool objects. It flows from one object to another because of the difference in temperature. That's what we observe in the morning kapag tayo ay magtitimpla ng kape. The cool mug becomes hot after we put some hot water. The cool object absorbs the energy and becomes warmer.
Ganun pala. Kaya pala mainit ang mug dahil dun sa mainit na tubig.
Yes, teacher, sana all. That is correct. So again, heat transfer from one object to another and of different temperature. Heat energy is also called thermal energy. As we all know, objects are made of particles or bits called molecules. Molecules are always in motion. As an object is heated, the molecules in the object move faster. When this happens, the temperature of the object rises at nalilipat ito o nahahawa ang bagay na malapit dito.
Ayun, narinig yung mga bata. Kaya pala naluluto ang mga pagkain. So is that all how heat transfer, teacher?
No, Teacher Rose, there's more. Actually, heat travels in 3 ways. The first is conduction, the second one, convection, and the third one, radiation. Conduction is the flow of heat inside an object. It is also the flow of heat between objects in contact with each other. An example is the flow of heat from a hot frying pan to food placed on a pan to cook. Naluluto ang pagkain pag transfer ng heat through an object by molecular motion.
So, transfer of heat po pala from object to object is conduction. What about convection, Teacher Connie?
Convection is a way in which heat travels in fluids. It occurs when heat is transferred by the movement of liquids or gases. It's like in boiling water or cooling down your room with fresh air.
Ay, paano po yun? Can you explain more, Teacher Connie?
No problem, Teacher Rose. At para sa inyo, mga bata, do you experience boiling water? Well, I suppose.
Yes, kabisado ko yan, teacher, kasi palagi ako sa kusina. Kayo rin, mga bata, di ba?
Very well. Imagine that you are boiling water in a casserole. What have you noticed after a minute you place it over the flame?
There are bubbles, Teacher Connie.
Super excited. Yes, teacher, there are bubbles bubbling upward. Why do you think it's going upward?
Because they are heated, Teacher Connie.
Yes, Teacher Rose. The heated water in the bubble form goes up and push down the cool water. So, it will be heated and goes up and push the cooler water down until all are heated and bring water into boil. That is why we see bubbles when we are boiling water, and the transfer of heat through water or gas is called convection.
Wow, now I know, teacher. Very well said.
Thank you, Teacher Rose. Now, we are in the last way of heat travel, the radiation. It is the heat energy that moves from one place to another. Light, sound, heat, and X-rays are examples of radiation. The different kinds of radiation fall into a few general categories: electromagnetic radiation, mechanical radiation, nuclear radiation, and cosmic rays.
Paano naman po yung electromagnetic radiation, Teacher Connie?
Okay po. Ang electromagnetic radiation is heat transfer that we use in transmitting signals and airing of radio and television para maging updated tayo sa mga pangyayari sa buong mundo.
Ganun pala po yun. Ayun naman pong nuclear radiation, teacher.
Ang nuclear radiation ay ang type of energy na high-powered. It can be transformed to electrical energy. Alam ba ninyo that radiation can blow up a vast area?
Ang alam ko naman po ay mechanical radiation, ma'am. Ito ay ang energy na ginagamit to operate a machine katulad ng X-ray machine.
Ang galing naman! My dear learners, as I have said kanina, cosmic rays is used in medical practice. To explain further, let us listen to this short clip. Sit back and relax.
But wait ma'am, before anything else, can I join the discussion? Because di ko lang po mapigilan while checking our Facebook page. So here, what I got. So there is a saying I found in my phone says that, don't pay it, save it. I repeat, don't pay it, save it. So are you agree with that, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, diba? And especially nowadays, we should always be reminded our family members at home to please turn off the lights or the appliances and electronics when not in use. Or sometimes with the use of solar. I mean, because solar energy is a safer alternative of using electricity and gas. And syempre, ito po ay cheaper than the others. Or usually, during weekends or sometimes, we also fix any electrical issues in our home like the burnout bulbs or electrical surges. And you know what, madam? By making these changes here and there, then therefore, we can make a big difference to our environment and it will definitely save our money as well. So anyway, Ma'am Connie and Ma'am Rose, I'm sure that our learners are excited to hear that short clip that we have you prepared. But first, let's just have a short break while Sir Ronel is preparing on the technical side.
Pumapatak na naman ang ulan sa bubong ng bahay.
Aba, Pekto, pakanta-kanta ka lang dyan Natapos mo na ba ang iyong aralin?
Hindi pa po, Nay. Ay, katamad.
Subukan mo makinig sa radyo na nagbibigay programa sa pagtuturo.
Talaga po ba, Nanay? Meron po ba nun? Di mas masaya. Mas maiengganyo na akong mag-aral.
Oo, anak. Ang kailangan lang ang pakikiisa sa ibinigay nilang tagubilin. Makinig mabuti at pag-aralan ang aralin.
O sige po, Inay. Maraming salamat po sa iyong payo. Asan na po yung ating radyo?
Isang paalala para sa mga magulang at mag-aaral. Ang SDO Camarines Norte ay naglunsad ng radio-based instruction program upang maging gabay sa pag-aaral ng mga kabataang Kamnorteño. Kaya't halina at laging subaybayan ang paaralan sa radyo.
Reminders in using the module. Since we will not be adopting the normal classroom instructions, we are providing you self-directed learning modules. This will serve as the learning material in which your skills will be continuously developed. Be guided by the following reminders in using your module. Number 1, use the module carefully. Do not write anything or put marks on any part of the learning material. Write your answers in your notebook or answer sheet. Number 2, do not forget to answer the first activity before going to the next. Number 3, read first the instructions before doing the given activity. Number 4, observe honesty in accomplishing the activities and in checking the answers. Number 5, finish the activities part by part. Do not jump into the next without completing the preceding part. Number 6, just in case you find difficulty in understanding a certain idea or in answering the exercises, do not hesitate to seek the assistance of your teacher using your gadget if you have. You can also ask the guidance of your parents, elder siblings, or anyone else in the family who can help you. Remember that there is always somebody to help you. We are hoping that your module will give you a productive and fruitful experience, an experience of acquiring the knowledge and skills towards lifelong learning. Yes, of course, you can do it.
Alright, we're back and you are listening to our Paaralan sa Radyo for grade 6 subjects. So, going back to our discussion, are we now ready, Sir Ronel? Okay na po ba sa ating technical side? So, alright. So, I guess we're ready na. So, children, listen attentively.
Magandang araw! Ang tatalakayin natin ngayon ay tungkol sa heat transfer. Heat transfer is the movement of heat energy from one place to another due to the difference in temperature. Ang heat energy ay gagalaw kapag ang temperature ay hindi magkaparehas. Ito ay dadaloy mula sa high temperature papunta sa low temperature. May tatlong paraan para mangyari ang heat transfer. Ito ay through conduction, convection, at radiation. Conduction occurs when objects with different temperatures come in contact with each other. Ang conduction ay nangyayari lamang kapag ang mga bagay ay magkapatong o magkadikit. Halimbawa, meron tayong dalawang bloke dito. Ang isa ay in high temperature, which is the red one, at ang isa naman ay in low temperature, which is the blue one. Para mangyari ang conduction, kailangan pagdikitin sila. Once na magkadikit na, unti-unting dadaloy ang heat energy mula sa mataas na temperature papunta sa low temperature hanggang sa magkaroon ng tinatawag na thermal equilibrium. Ibig sabihin, ang temperature ng dalawang bloke ay pantay o parehas na. Ang kutsara, pag nilagay sa tasang may mainit na liquid, dadaloy ang mainit na temperature papunta sa kutsara, katulad sa nakikita sa picture. Ang pulang kulay ay nagpapakita ng unti-unting pagdaloy ng heat energy from high temperature going to low temperature. Tandaan, ang conduction ay mangyayari lamang kapag ang mga bagay ay magkadikit. Iba pang halimbawa ay ang mga sumusunod. Ang paggamit ng plancha para maging maayos ang gusot na damit. Ang paggamit ng pot holder kapag hahawak sa mainit na kaserola ay dahil sa konsepto ng conduction. At ang pag-imbento ng conduction stove. Tinawag na conduction stove dahil ipapatong sa ibabaw ng stove ang pot. Ibig sabihin, nakadikit ang puwet ng pot sa stove mismo. Take note, hindi gumagawa ng apoy ang conduction stove, kundi magpo-produce lang siya ng init na siyang magpapaluto sa mga pagkain. Convection. Heat energy is transferred when temperature change occurs in liquids or gases. Ang convection ay madalas at mas nangyayari sa mga liquid at gases. Paano? Tingnan ang diagram na ito. Katulad sa nasabi natin kanina, heat energy travels from high temperature going to low temperature. Ganon din ang nangyayari sa convection. Pero dahil ang heat transfer na ito ay madalas na makikita or nangyayari sa liquids at gases, ang pagdaloy ng heat energy ay paulit-ulit or cycle. Hot air rises, cool air goes down or sinks. Ibig sabihin nito, ang mainit na hangin ay mas magaan kaysa sa malamig. At dahil magaan ang mainit kaysa sa malamig, aakyat siya pataas, bababa naman ang malamig. And the cycle continues, thus creating a convection current. Halimbawa, tinawag na hot air balloon dahil ang nagpapalipad dito ay ang hot air na galing sa burner. Naglalabas ng apoy ang burner. Iinitin niya ang hangin na nasa loob ng balloon. At gaya sa napag-aralan natin ng convection current, hot air rises, aakyat ang mainit na hangin, iipunin ng balloon hanggang sa makalipad na ito. Ang land breeze and sea breeze, air conditioning system, at ang pag-iinit ng tubig ay mga applications ng heat transfer through convection. Pangatlong uri ng heat transfer ay ang radiation. Radiation occurs when a body gets hot enough to emit electromagnetic energy. Ang radiation ay ang pagdaloy ng energy sa pamamagitan ng electromagnetic wave. Ibig sabihin, kayang lumipat o maglakbay ng heat energy kahit na magkalayo ang dalawang bagay. Ang pinakahalimbawa nito ay ang init na galing sa araw. Mula sa outer space, maglalakbay ang init ng araw sa pamamagitan ng electromagnetic wave papunta sa Earth. Ang init ng araw ang siyang main source of energy ng lahat ng living things. Ang apoy ay isa ring source ng heat energy na nagtatravel sa pamamagitan ng electromagnetic wave. Ang larawang ito ay nagpapakita ng lahat ng heat transfer. Alam niyo ba kung which is which? Alamin natin. Unahin natin ang pinaka-source ng init, which is the fire. Katulad sa sinabi natin kanina lang, ang apoy ay halimbawa ng radiation. Iinitin ng apoy ang pot. Ang pot na may laman na tubig, which is basically magkadikit ang pot at tubig, magkakaroon ng conduction between the pot and the water. And lastly, convection. Ang part na ito ng tubig ay mainit or mas mainit kasi mas malapit ito sa apoy. Dito naman ay in lower temperature. Katulad ulit sa tinalakay natin kanina lang, hot air rises, cool air goes down. Kaya, ang tubig ay nagkakaroon ng convection current. Maraming salamat sa inyong panonood. Sana ay may natutunan ulit kayo. Please like, share, and subscribe para sa maraming pag-videos.
Wow, that was so nice, Ma'am Rose and Ma'am Connie. So, what can you say about it, Ma'am Rose?
Wow, the short video clip really explained clearly, Teacher Kat.
Heat transforms to sound energy in radio and television, microwaves used in radar and telephones. Heat from the sun is really beneficial, but don't overexpose yourselves to sunlight. It can cause cancer.
Opo, mga bata, that is another thing we should remember. The heat from the sun can harm us. So if we cannot avoid exposing to it, use sun protection like hat or umbrella.
If heat can harm us, what other things we can do to lessen the effect of heat in our body, Teacher Rose?
Another way to lessen the effect of heat in our body is by applying sun protection cream or lotion, especially when we are going to the beach, and drink lots of water to avoid heat stroke and avoid playing with fire.
Yes, Teacher Rose. Thank you for reminding us what to do. Those will help us to avoid bad effects of too much heat of the sun during summer.
Okay, thank you Ma'am Rose and Ma'am Connie for your additional information in today's lesson. And you know what, Ma'am? Ako personally, I enjoyed the flow of our discussion today. And with that, Ma'am, allow me to share the learnings regarding in today's topic po. So first, how the heat transforms. So, well, the heat is a form of energy that can be transformed to other form to make it useful. Heat travels in three ways in order to transform. These are conduction, convection, and radiation. And when we say conduction, it is the transfer of heat one substance to another through direct contact. Am I right, Ma'am?
Yes, that's right.
And while convection, it is the transfer of heat through the fluid caused by molecular motion. Am I correct, Ma'am? Yes. Okay. And the radiation is the energy that is radiated or transmitted in a form or rays or waves or particle. And the third one, I got an example. So I browsing my cell phones to get an examples of heat transfer in radiation. So electromagnetic radiation can be transformed in radio waves to broadcast radio and television. Microwave is used in cooking, radar, telephones, and other signals. X-rays and gamma X-rays used in medicine for killing cancer cells. Alright, so once again, thank you so much, Ma'am, for the excellent ratio this afternoon, and congratulations for a job well done. But before we end our program, may I encourage our listeners and viewers to make their reflection in today's episode. So here is our instruction. In your notebook, write your learnings for today and the challenges that you have encountered. And if there are concerns and questions in your mind that are not yet cleared or answered, please feel free to send us your messages. And we will try to answer them together after this friendly reminder.
Kaibigan, alam mo na ba kung ano ang mga karaniwang sintomas ng COVID-19? Ito ay ang mga sumusunod: lagnat, pagkapagod at dry cough. Habang sa ilan naman ay sipon at baradong ilong, sore throat o diarrhea. Karamihan na nagkaka-COVID-19 ay gumagaling kahit walang espesyal na gamutan. Pero may ilan, tulad ng mga matatanda at may mga iba pang karamdaman, ang nakararanas ng hirap sa paghinga at pulmonya. Maaari itong humantong sa kritikal na kondisyon o maaaring ikamatay ng pasyente. May ilan naman na wala pang sintomas, pero pwede pa rin nilang maipasa ang virus sa iba. Kung ikaw ay may banayad na sintomas, manatili sa bahay, bumukod ng kwarto kung maaari, at huwag munang makihalubilo sa mga kasama. Magsuot ng face mask at takpan ang bibig at ilong gamit ang tissue o panyo o manggas ng damit kung uubo o babahing. Iwasan munang makisalo sa iba sa paggamit ng mga kagamitan sa bahay. I-monitor ang sarili. Magpakonsulta ka agad sa iyong doktor kung ikay nahihirapang huminga o kung lumalala ang iyong sakit. Kung ikaw ay nasa mga lugar kung saan kumakalat ang COVID-19 o kaya may close contact sa mga taong kumpirmadong may COVID-19 o sa mga nag-aalaga sa kanila, may sintomas man o wala, ipagbigay alam ito sa health worker sa inyong barangay. Sa wastong pag-iingat, ang virus hindi kakalat. COVID-19, kayang-kaya nating tapusin.
Isang paalala mula sa DOH, UNICEF, USAID at ng himpilang ito.
Nasistress ka na ba? Nagpapanik o natatakot dahil sa COVID-19? Normal lang ang ganitong mga reaksyon sa ngayon. Pero may magagawa ka para mapagtagumpayan ang sitwasyon na ito. Kayang-kaya mong gawin ang mga sumusunod. Ituloy lang ang pangangamusta sa mga kamag-anak at kaibigan gamit ang text, tawag o video. Di ka nag-iisa sa laban na to. Tiyakin na ang mga bata ay ligtas at nasa maayos na kalagayan. Kung ikaw ay nasa-stress na, huwag itong ibaling sa kanila. Tandaan, anuman ang iyong reaksyon ay maaaring makaapekto sa kanilang emosyon. Gawin sa bahay ang mga nakasanayan upang hindi mabagot o mabalisa sa panahong ito. Basta siguruhing protektado ka laban sa COVID-19. Magdala ng good vibes sa bahay. Sa wastong pag-iingat, ang virus hindi kakalat. COVID-19, kayang-kaya nating tapusin.
Isang paalala mula sa DOH, UNICEF, USAID at ng himpilang ito.
Alright, as we promised, we are going to read some questions and comment posted on our Facebook Live. And okay, so let's check, Sir Ronel, our cell phones and our Facebook Live if there is a question. Okay, so I got one text message. So, Teacher Connie and Teacher Rose, we have a text message from one of our dear listeners. So, good afternoon po, I am Abby. Ang question ko po ay, what kinds of heat transfer is there in cooking lechon? So, in cooking lechon daw po, what is kinds of heat transfer? Ma'am Connie, can you give the answer?
Hello, Abby. Ang sarap naman ng tanong mo. Sana may magpadala ng lechon.
We are waiting.
Yes. In cooking lechon, dahil hindi nakalapat ang pork sa baga at may space sa pagitan ng mga ito kung saan ang init ay dumaraan, ang sagot ay radiation. Dahil sabi natin kanina, radiation is the transfer of heat through space. I hope na nasagot ko ang tanong mo, Abby. Thank you for your question and we are waiting for your lechon.
Okay, thank you, Abby. So again, we will waiting for your lesson. Andito lang po kami sa Cool Radio until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay, so next po is, this is not a question but rather a compliment. So it is a text message from our parents. So sabi niya sa text, salamat po mga ma'am sa programang ito. Lagi pong nakikinig dito ang anak kong grade 6. At ako nga din po ay natututo na rin sa leksyon nyo. Oh wow! So God bless po and more power. Thank you po sa ating sender.
Thank you po.
And today we will learn a lot about energy transformation. And always remember that we all know that the energy and everything that we do, energy transformation always occur. And with that, another episode of Paaralan sa Radyo has just ended again. We hope that you have learned about this topic. First, how electrical energy is produced. Second, showing a diagram that electrical energy can be transformed. Third, energy can be transformed from one to another form. And always remember that your teachers is always anticipating for your chats and text messages to be addressed if you have still questions about our lesson. Once again, this is Ma'am Cathy together with Sir Ronal, Teacher Rose, and Teacher Connie reminding to you to focus on your study and enjoy learning. This Paaralan sa Radyo is made possible through the effort and support of our Schools Division Superintendent, Ma'am Nimpa D. Guemo, with the help and supervision of our Education Program Supervisors. And on behalf of the Schools Division Superintendent, we would like to this radio station DWEN FM 100.5 Cool Radio for supporting our paaralan sa radyo. And that's it. Be safe and have a fruitful day ahead. Till next time. Goodbye!
Kaibigan, alam mo na ba kung anong dapat gawin upang iwasan